Hi, 8th graders. I'm going to do about 2 video lessons a week, so here's our second one for this week. I hope you guys are doing well. I know this is a lot of change quickly. I know that it's stressful, but I do think that some structure with school is helpful and just a good way to stay connected and keep learning. I hope that the assignments aren't too overwhelming, and if you have any questions, please email me and we can chat about it, or you can message on Google Classroom. If you are feeling overwhelmed or you feel like the assignments are too much and taking too long, please let me know that as well. I feel like it's similar to our classroom, but should take you less time because there's less discussion time. You are expected to continue to read your book club book every day, whatever pages were set. If you aren't sure what page you should be on with your club, you can email each other or ask me. So that is number 1 on the list, is to always be reading your book Monday through Friday, the pages that you allotted to do that. Number 2 is book club entries. So every day I will post one Monday through Friday and answer them on the same document and then submit those every Friday. So you'll have one document to submit every Friday with the 5 questions answered. I will post each question once a day so that you don't have to get ahead of yourself and we can focus on each lesson one day at a time. But it'll be similar to what you did in class with writing the answers, but instead you're creating a Google document and turning it on Google Classroom. So one document once a week with 5 questions answered. That goes the same way for your journal entries. So I will email you or Google Classroom you one every day for Monday through Friday, and then you will answer it on one Google document and submit those on Friday. If you have any questions about that, just keep asking. I appreciate all the questions and all the messages you guys are sending. It's good to hear from you and just still feel connected. So those are the main assignments until we're done with book club. When we finish the books, then we'll shift gears to other assignments as well as a writing project. So those are the 2 main things. The third one is vocabulary. So let's talk about the vocabulary words. I wanted to do 1 through 5 today, and then we'll talk about the other 5 next week on another video lesson. So sermonize is the first word on your vocabulary list. I pulled this from my book club book that I'm reading that's a dystopian book, The Handmaid's Tale. This one is to compose or deliver a sermon, and it's deliver it in an opinionated way or where you're dogmatically talking to someone almost like an authority in the information that you're sharing. So that's when you sermonize something. Subdued, and this was from the Gone book, is of a person or their manner, quiet and rather reflective or depressed. It's also of a color or lighting, soft and restrained. So when something is subdued, it is a little bit less or a little bit quieter in how it's portrayed. So if I was talking to you in a subdued way, it would be much quieter like this. Inquisitive, I believe this is a insurgent word, is curious or inquiring. So if you're inquisitive, you ask lots of questions. So I feel like many of you are being inquisitive with this e-learning, and I appreciate it. Condemn, I cannot remember which book this is from. Express complete disapproval, typically in public. To sentence, to punishment, or to force someone to endure something unpleasant. So those would be 3 different ways to understand the word condemn. Lots of people are condemned to a sentence with jail or something like that. Lastly is voluminous. Jazzy's waving from afar. Last is voluminous. It's of clothing or drapery, loose and ample. Of writing, very lengthy and full. So if someone has voluminous hair, kind of like mine, it means it's very full. So full in writing, full in clothing, full in hair, those kind of things are voluminous. If you have questions about the vocabulary words, please email me about those as well. Lastly, I want to touch base on your book club lesson for the day. And today we're talking about reading through a series or reading through a dystopian book and trying to tie those scenes together, maybe from the last book to this book or from the beginning of the book to now where you're at in reading the book. Some of the scenes might seem random And you might think, where did the author come up with that? But the idea is that there is intention in everything that they're putting in the book, and that things should connect as they go. So in your book club journal entry today, you will be talking about any random things that have come up in your book and what you think they are connected to, or what you are predicting that they will be connected to. So think about those things that seem like, why did the author write this? Or why is this detail in there? Maybe it's a color that they're wearing, or maybe it's something very small, but know that those things are intentional from your author, and know that there are reasons they put them in there to help you connect things along the way. So the focus of this book club entry is to talk about something that seems a little random, and maybe try and write about what you think it really means. I hope you guys are doing well, thinking about you, sending my well wishes, and hoping that you're enjoying your time with your family and making the best of these moments. Take care. Prayers and blessings to all of you.